Obviously, the stuff you're doing, scoring and rebounding, is something you've always been doing, always shows up. But your assist numbers are up this year. You've always been a willing passer. But what's different this year? Why are the numbers up?
Well, I think we're going through me a lot at the elbow and stuff. That's where I'm getting a lot of the assists, and we have guys that when we set good screens and get guys open, that if I can deliver the ball on time, that they're going to hit those curl shots. Clay a couple times last night, Steph a few times. I'm definitely a willing passer, and it makes it a lot easier when those guys don't need much time to get their shot off.
You seem to take as much pride out of that as anything, don't you? Setting up a shot.
Yeah, no question. I mean, because there's keeping Steph and Clay in the game. All it takes is if those guys have been a little bit off, which they weren't last night, but just in some cases, all it takes is for them to get an open look and have the ball delivered on time and on target and hit a little 15-footer, and they're right back into it and can score 10 or 12 points before you know it. So having those guys engaged is huge, and I like to try to keep them involved. They do the same for me.
I think we've known he's a willing passer, but his assist numbers are up this year. Are you putting him in different spots, giving him more of a chance to be a passer?
No, he's just playing great. We knew all along he was a very good passer. His ability to make plays, whether it be for himself or for others. And the difference is also, last year due to injuries, he's on the floor with guys that didn't have the same ability to make shots as the guys that he's on the floor with today. And I think that makes a big difference.
Having two close games against those guys, tough-fought games, how big was it to come out on top against Denver once?
It was a big game for us, and we really executed, made plays, and came up with a huge victory. That being said, that didn't prove anything to us. We knew all along we could beat them. We respect them. They're a very good basketball team. They're going to be a team that is going to have to be dealt with down the road. They're well coached. I think more so for us, it's just a mindset to continue to play good, solid basketball and win games.
You've had some tough-fought, close games with Denver. How big was it to get over the hump against them last night?
That was another one of those games last night that whoever loses that game feels cheated. You know what I mean? It's both teams played hard. Both teams made runs. It seems like it's always a big-time game of runs when you play them because of the tempo. And last night, we went from being, when they called that three-pointer good, we went from being, low of the low to when we looked at the replay and then confirmed that they saw what we saw in the replay. It was one of the best feelings ever. It was one of the highlights of the season thus far, and everybody was embracing on the court. It was a really special moment, and our fans, I think, in that fourth quarter, I don't recall Oracle ever being so loud as during Iguodala's free throws. I mean, it was every person in that stadium wanted him to miss, so it was pretty amazing.
We talk about this being a big man in the league. It never stops. So then tomorrow you get West and Hibbert.
Yep.
What do you see in those guys?
Well, they're both great players, and West has gotten his rhythm back this year, and he's playing great. Hibbert's always a threat. Is a guy that is a legit 7-footer that can score in the post. So they're coming in here. We're going to watch their game tonight against Sacramento and get a great scouting report together. But it comes down to the same thing. It comes down to us defending, us out rebounding those guys, and controlling the paint, and also add in keeping our turnovers down. I think we can get a win.
Perfect. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.